When I wrote this, I saw it as anime um, in my head, pretty much. But a lot of the things that she goes through and her like spiritual conquest, mental conquest, it's a lot of things that we as human beings go through ourselves. Read it because I had fun writing it. I really hope you enjoy it. I really hope you enjoy the journey of it. Um, it's I think, a beautiful experience. I don't know how else to say it, but hello. My name is James Rogers Woodard. I am the author and creator of Balance, Removal of the Veil. I wanted to make this video. I don't know if it's going to be short or not, but I wanted to make this video a little bit behind the scenes, get to know the author a little bit, but more so to talk about the upcoming release of Balance. It releases on, its official release date is May 17th, 2025. It's available on pre-order right now at Barnes& Nobles, Amazon, Goodreads, um, I think all major platforms. I have to double check, but the links are, if this video is on YouTube, it's at the bottom of the YouTube. It's at the YouTube description, or you can check out our Instagram at Realms of Truth. So about me, my name is James Rogers Woodard. Like I said, um, I'm just a big time family man. I'm a husband and a dad. I actually wrote this story for my baby girl. She likes listening to my stories. Don't judge me if you read it and you're like, man, this might not be for kids, but um, that's what I wrote it for. That's who I wrote it for. And I thank God for the opportunity that I had to be able to write it and to be creative and have my imagination and things like that. So on to Balance, Removal of the Veil. So first and foremost, I want to say I wrote it in a script format, and there's a reason behind that. Um, I'm a big nerd. All right. Like I love anime. Like anime is, I've been watching it for as long as I can remember. Like not playing around, like it kind of helped raise me. You know what I'm saying? From watching Goku back in the day, like a lot of people did, so on and so forth. I'm not going to dive all into the anime, but that's what it is. So when I wrote this, I saw it as anime um, in my head, pretty much. So I wrote it as a script. There are still some dialogue tags in there, but majority of the dialogue is in the script. And I feel like it makes it kind of flow a whole lot better. I didn't want to do a manga. I did do all the artwork myself, all the artwork that's on Instagram, like pretty much this is self-published. I'm an independent author. Um, but I didn't want to make a manga because that's a whole lot of drawing. And I like writing a whole lot more. Um, so to dive into the book, Kira is the main character of the book. And to just give you a more detailed like summary or synopsis, at least in the beginning, um, Kira's a young woman. She's early 20s. She's entering into her senior year of college. She goes to this school with kids that have special abilities. There's not a lot of magic in the story. Like there is some magic, but the concept of magic is not as big as the concept of spiritual energy. And I can't dive into what spiritual energy is too much because it'll give away too much that's in the book. But regardless, she's very powerful. Like she's strong in her class, she's strong amongst her friends. The thing is, her world right now is pretty small for what she knows about the power that she has. She goes on a trip um, with one of her friends or a friend of a friend one night, and they're trying to retrieve this amulet because the guy, his sister died, and he's trying to use this amulet to get it to bring his sister back to life. The thing is, the owner of this amulet is he's one of them ones. It's Supetsu, and he's not coming up off of it. So they go to try to take it, not the best of ideas. But what happens through that interaction is Kira sees this extremely powerful being, and a whole world opens up to her. Because the realms, the series is called Realms of Truth. Um, and so much is opened up to her because there's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of action. After she meets with Supetsu, she has a lot of questions, and they get answered, not all at once. It's throughout the story. Like I said, I have it on my Instagram, and my original intention was to make 3 books. I don't know if that's going to be the case. Not saying that I'm not making 3 books. I'm more than likely 100% sure I'm making 3 books, but there may be more than just 3. It depends how everything plays out. But anyways, she goes. They have their run-in, their meeting with Supetsu. From there, one of her professors um, has to come and pretty much help her out. And the conversation he has with her professor and just what her eyes are opened up to, it's a whole new world. It's a whole new world for her. So with that, and it's like, I'll compare it to like anything in life. Sometimes you think you know who you are, you think you know what's going on, you think you know your history and things like that, and then it's like boom, like whoa, and then you run into this rabbit hole, and all these new truths are opened up to you, and everything that you thought you knew, you didn't know, and you're trying to find clarity in those situations. Another insider, like when I wrote Kira, I really didn't describe how she looked in the book, like a definitive description of her. And honestly, I didn't even want to draw her, but I wanted her to have like some type of description. Later on, it came into my head, but the reason why I didn't give her a description in the book and even didn't want to draw her, because I was thinking about the reader and her journey through this. Yes, it is her story. Yes, this is her world. But a lot of the things that she goes through and her like spiritual conquest, mental conquest, it's a lot of things that we as human beings go through ourselves. Just questioning, doubt, identity, things like that. So I wanted the reader to be able to put themselves in Kira's shoes, and to be able to go through this journey, whether it's in the imaginative world or the real world, because a lot of things that she does and a lot of things that she encounters are still like applicable to our real lives here, and overcoming them, and some of the ways that she overcomes them as well. Um, the book has, I hope it pulls on a lot of emotions. It has some drama, it has some comedy. There's a lot of action. There's a lot of action. Some emotion, so it might bring some sorrow, pain, joy, as well. Um, yeah, there's I think I can't remember if I spoke on magic. It's not heavy on magic. I want to get back to that. What it is a little bit heavier on, and it's also not heavy into the school. Like this is, I don't want to say like grown woman, grown man type stuff, but um, it's not heavy into the school. Like the school is there, but it's more like she's living her life and going on this journey. And it's heavy on like spiritual energy. And you'll find more about that out about what spiritual energy is as you read through the story. And you'll find out about the realms as well. I don't want to give too many spoilers about that. Um, but spiritual energy, it's not a big like religious type book, but religion is in there. Like there's still some realism in there, but to a degree, because it's a big part of um, I don't know, just the beliefs. But then there's science in there. There's supernatural concepts in there, supernatural beings and things like that. Spirituality is in here. Um, but it's just man, like I just hope you read it because I have fun writing it. I really hope you enjoy it. I really hope you enjoy the journey of it. Um, it's a, I think, a beautiful experience. And if you don't, if you hate it, that's fine too. At least you tried it out. I would say there's no spice. That's not my thing. I like just writing like this. I don't know how else to say it, but there's no spice in it. There is probably nah, I don't want to give too much away, but I hope you enjoy it. I hope you see the hidden messages in there. Um, and thank you. I feel so blessed. I feel so happy.